like a tomate, hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts.
Shut you up.
Like a tomate, hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We callin' plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they grilling. Brains in the home, we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts.
Home team. What's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry Lorex coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you got to go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Lorex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.
Hey. Say.
Let's be clear. Shoo! I had to die or die when you drive. Will make you need it all. Don't get out the life. The shed ain't on your wood. For 12 sticks of your farms, like that eat on my void. Better more terror. Big clear till you back for. You been eating off and thoughts. I've been living off what you saw. When the court favors, you pack now and laters. That's exceptionally fraud. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. It's now home team.
Oh, see. Home team. What's happening? For those of you all who like for it to be said, happy 4th of July to you. Welcome for another edition of Let's Be Clear. We did not have a show last night. We did not do the Rex Pit last night. No special reason at all. Boy, Blakberry was just very tired. I was very, very tired. I took the opportunity to get some sleep. And I know that's at the expense of your entertainment. You'll probably do the same if you was in my position. I was tired. Your boy was tired, man. But hey, it's Friday afternoon. It's the 4th of July on a Friday. It's the 4th of July on a Friday. Is there a better day for it to be the 4th? Is it? Is there a better day for it to be the 4th? Probably Saturday. Probably Saturday. But Friday's a close second because you can still go to work, make you some money. For people that don't like to go to work, make money, I don't know what y'all problem is. But I like to go to work and make money. But if I can go to work, make some money, and then get off work, and then celebrate a holiday, get drunk, eat good, ain't got to go to work the next day, that's kind of like the best day ever. If you ask me, that's like the best day ever. Hey man, y'all do your boy a favor, man. Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, all that good shit. Y'all do what it do, man. Let's get the channel up. Let's get the channel up. Hit that share button real quick. If you're in the room right now, if you're in this room right now, hit that share button. Share this to Facebook. Share it right now. Share it to Facebook. Share it to Instagram. Share it to Twitter, X, all that good shit. Share this right now. Let's get this thing popping today. Let's get this thing popping today. What y'all want to talk about, first of all? Because I'm going to tell y'all what I want to talk about. Falcons fans and Hawks fans. Man, it's like it's an aura going over the city of Atlanta right now. It's an aura starting to make its way like a dome type fixture, starting to make its way over, right? Starting to make its way over the Atlanta fan base, and it's partly due to two people. Do y'all know who them two people are? Do y'all know who the two people are that's starting to create this spherical like aura over the Atlanta fan base? They making us happy. Do you know who those two people are? Do you know who the two people are who are responsible for your happiness right now as a Falcons fan and as a Hawks fan? Do you know who's responsible for that? Two people. That's the question. Let me see if anybody get it. But before we do, let's go over the loyal compadres and compadres. Got Jonte Rozier in the house. What's up with you, Jonte Rozier? Jonte Rozier in the building. We got Larry in the house. He said, what to do, home team? It's just Larry. That's it. Just Larry. Nothing else. Just Larry. We got D. Sloan in the house. What's up with you, D. Sloan? He say, home team. What's up, home team? Happy Independence to you and to your family. All right, D. Sloan, what's up with you, man? Appreciate you for coming through. We got Southside 12 in the house. 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 What up, Blakberry? You know what it would make this 4th even better? Question mark, question mark, question mark. If my DSMN-AC was working. I think you mean damn. If my damn AC was working. Yes, sir. Because it is a cool. This shit lying. It say 89 degrees, but trust me, it feels like 100. It's hot outside, y'all. It's hot out there. It's hot out there. So he say, I need the damn AC work. What's up with you, Drake Murphy in the building? Drake Murphy, the one and only. He say what it do, what the business is, everyone. How y'all doing and feeling on this Friday afternoon? Happy 4th of July to all of y'all and y'all families. I want to talk about that 4th of July too. I want to talk about that in a minute. What's up with you, Drake Murphy, the one and only, y'all? Who else we got in the building? We got Michael in the building. He said Black got that fire. Yeah. What's up with you, Michael? We got D. Coleman in the house. We got D. Coleman in the house. We got D. Coleman in the house. What's up with you, D. Coleman? He in the building. Who else we got in the building, man? Come on, man. Y'all get the rest of you folks on up in here, man. Y'all hit that share button, hit that like button, all that good shit. Let's talk real quick, though. Let's talk real quick. Let's talk for a sec. Hold on, wait a minute. Did somebody answer the question? Let me see if somebody answered the question yet. Let me see if somebody answered the question. Answer that question. He said, put me down. I don't know. Say he don't know who them two people is. Southside got half of it. Southside got half of it. Larry got half of it too. Y'all hold on. This my mama. Got to answer when your mama call. I ain't gonna front. I don't always answer when my mama called, but I answered today though. I don't always answer, but I answered. I answered this time. I mean when I'm live. That's what I'm talking about. When I ain't live, I answer my mama now. I'm talking about when I'm live. I might not answer when I'm live, but I answered today. Today I'm gonna answer. If she called back again with something else that's not important, I ain't gonna answer. Okay? Just letting y'all know that. Let me see. What was it? What Dre Burber said, nothing much, just chilling like a villain, trying to stay cool. Okay. All right. Mon D in the house. What's up with you, Mon D? Hey, the question is, y'all, who are the two people responsible for your happiness as a Falcon fan and as a Hawks fan? Who are the two people that's responsible for your happiness right now? We got a couple folks done got it half right. Got a couple folks done got half of it right. Dre Burber said, you ready to get a grub on? Jonte Roselle say, what's in your cup? I have to work tonight. I have to work tonight. Okay. What did he say? He said, what's the question? All right. D-Cole say, what did he say? D-Cole say, I always answer for mama, but I hang up if she off that people grease show. She gets chatty as hell.
Oh, that goddamn big car with a truck, boy. Oh man, that was fun. Not on the Pino Grigio, on the Pino, not on the Pino Grigio, not on that. She ain't getting chatted off the Pino Grigio. Oh man. Hey, fun fact, Pinot Grigio is the #1 requested wine at the Braves games. If you go to an Atlanta Braves game, Pinot Grigio, as far as the wines go, is the most requested wine at an Atlanta Braves game. How do I know that? Because I used to be a seat runner there. Them folks love their Pinot Grigio. All right, let me see who else in the question, goddammit. Jonte Rozier say, not a Hawks fan can't answer. He come and say, I'll gauge happiness in December for both. But see, I'm talking about right now though. Who responsible for who responsible for the high spirits for Falcon fans and Hawks fans right now? It's two people. What's up with you, Will? Will the Thrill, the international sensation in the house. What's up with my guy? What Dre Murray say? I was about to say, what? Wow, what? You don't always answer your mother's phone call, though, bro. yeah. When I'm live, I don't always answer. But it's a lot of calls I don't answer when I'm live. I got to answer the wife. That's the only one I got to answer. I ain't got to answer nobody else when I'm live. But today I did answer my mama, though. I did today. What's up with your Will Amy? He in the house. He said, what's good? Ready for season tickets sold out. It's all kind of way to go to games, though. I'm going to tell y'all something. That being a season ticket holder is all well and good. It is. It's all well and good. But if you somebody that's not cavalier with your finances, you can be a non-season ticket holder and still get great seats every time you go to a Hawks or to a Falcon game, or to a Hawks. Well, not to a Hawks seats. Hawks tickets are a little bit trickier. They're a little trickier. You probably are better off being a season ticket holder as a Hawks fan and to continue to get good seats every time you go. But as far as Falcon seats, going to Falcon games, you ain't got to be no season ticket holder to get great seats every time you go. You ain't gonna be in the same seat every time. And I know sometimes you might get a seat, you get lucky, you get one of them sideline seats that people be trying to get, and it's the perfect view, it's the perfect area. I mean, you get it and you be happy with it, you be so happy with it. Like, I gotta get season tickets, but you can get good tickets. You can get good seats every time you go to a Falcon game without being a season ticket holder and spend less money if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing. I can get more into detail with that a little bit later. I'll get a little bit more in detail with that a little bit later. Give y'all a little trick to the trade. All right? You come and say, when my mama start the call off with baby, I'm like, yeah, we gonna wrap this up quick. Hey, listen, man. There's 2 times of the day when I know if my mama calling, it's nothing gonna be good, or it's gonna be something random. So if my mama called me early in the morning, because she trying to see if I can do something for her. She want me to get something. It's something she want me to do for her. But if she called late at night, like after, I'm gonna say anytime after 11 o'clock, it ain't never been a good phone call. It's always been something that tragically happened, like some family, like a death in the family or some shit like that, or somebody done got locked up, somebody in jail. And if she calling me about it in real time, that means she want to see if we can get them out. She want me to see if we can help get them out of jail. But if she don't call and they got locked up, that means she ain't studying. She ain't studying shit. So it just depends. It just depends. But you got, when it comes to mama phone calls, you can gauge what kind of conversation it's gonna be. Excuse me, I'm getting a little congested sitting here. Let me drink some water. Getting a little congested sitting here. What's going on? Southside said, yeah, you know your mama drunk when she done asked you the same question 4 times. Damn. Man. Damn. What you say? She all in whiskey, but still helps you blank out the sadness of being an Atlanta sports fan. All right, Will. Oh, man. Southside got it. Answer and Terry. There is the answer to the question. The 2 people responsible for your happiness right now, as a Falcons fan, as a Hawks fan, Answer Saleh, or is it Saleh or Sela? I think he said it's Saleh. So Answer Saleh and Terry Fontenot are the 2 people responsible right now for your happiness as a Falcon fan and a Hawks fan. Now, we're going to start with the Falcons. We're going to start with Terry Fontenot. We're going to start with old Terry. All right? So, Terry Fontenot, put that down for a minute, went into this offseason, right? Went into this offseason with a whole lot of controversy, right? A lot of fans. Terry Fontenot on the hot seat. Terry Fontenot got to get it together. If Terry don't have a good draft, if he don't draft if he don't have a good draft, Terry Fontenot on the hot seat. He on the chopping block. He got half the season to get. He just got a few games. They got a few games and Terry job on the line. Terry got all kind of stuff, right? And myself, a lot of other people that's content creators, and a lot of us will say we're trying to explain to everybody. This is not a Terry Fontenot problem for a few reasons. First of all, it was reported that the author Blank and Rich McKay said that Terry Fontenot really didn't have a whole lot of say-so in what the moves were going to be going into this season. They said he really didn't have prior to this season, since he been an Atlanta Falcons general manager, he didn't have a whole lot of say-so on the direction that the team was going. It was just his job to just go get the talent, but no decision making as far as the direction that the team is going at all. It was always let the head coach decide who you want. You go get them, Terry, and or the front office is going to decide the directions. It wasn't Terry Fontenot. It wasn't left up to Terry. It wasn't left up to him. So we going into this season, all the blank, Rich McKay, they say now Terry gonna be more hands on. We gonna leave more up to Terry on where we go with personnel, where we go with the staff. It's gonna be more up to Terry now. So this the first real off season where Terry Fontenot got full control over his job title. All right. Now, as far as the talent goes that has been acquired since Terry came to the Falcons, of course he has to go find talent. That's his job. His job is to go get the talent, bring the talent in, and to fit what direction they want the team to go. Well, now he can guide that direction himself along with the head coach. Him and Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris are partners in this whole direction game now. It's up to them now. They in the air base now. It's up to them. All right. So that's one reason why we were saying he wasn't on the hot seat. The other reason was because look at the talent that he done brought in. He's done a good job bringing in talent. He's done a good job bringing in what we need in these to get the job done. This ain't been a personnel issue either, because we know the personnel is good. We know the offense has dynamic talent. Okay, we know we got a secondary unit that was the best part of the defense in 2024. It was the best part of the defense. He brought that talent in. He brought a lot of that talent in here. Okay? He brought in Jesse Bates. He signed Mike Hughes. All right? He drafted Clark Phillips III. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we like a lot of the talent he brought in, right? We do, right? We like how he was able to get team-friendly contracts. That's your general manager. That's your GM. He's the one that makes sure that everything flows and goes. He's the reason for that. So now that he has full control, we see if you like all of that, then you got to like what Terry Fontenot done because he the reason for it. So now that he got full control over his job position, over his title, now that he has full positions, full control over it, and he can work more with the head coach on what direction they go in. Now it is a Terry Fontenot job. It is his job to work with Raheem Morris and go in the direction that they want to go. No longer being manipulated by Rich McKay, no longer being manipulated by the Blanks. It's all up to Terry now. And I can guarantee you that the main reason for that is so that we really get what we really need to be a contender in the NFC. Because none of it means anything. It means nothing. If what we do, we can go get all the best talent you want to get, all these guys with all this high potential, all that, whatever you want to say. It don't matter if you don't have a coach, a GM, a front office, and a personnel that's all on the same page. That's how you be contenders. That's why I like a lot of what they're doing right now. Now, if we wouldn't have drafted, let's say if we wouldn't have had the draft we had, all right? Let's say if we wouldn't have had the kind of draft we had, and they go in a complete different direction and do the same thing that they did every season prior, every offseason prior, drafted offense. Let's see if they went offense in the first round. People would have been in an uproar. Oh my God, goddamn, what in the hell is goddamn Terry Fontenot? Why in the hell did he draft a goddamn wide receiver in the first? What the hell? What in the hell is going on? Y'all would have been losing y'all goddamn mind. But what if he would have been able to get still a Billy Bowman Jr.? What if he still would have been able to get Xavier Watts? What if he still would have been able to get, I mean, the way they was falling, he still probably would have been able to get JPJ. He still probably would have been able to get James Pierce Jr. So what if he's still able to get James Pierce Jr., Xavier Watts, and Billy Bowman, but with offense instead of Jalen Walker? What do y'all think the vibe would have been amongst the fan base? What y'all think the vibe would have been amongst the fan base then? D. Coleman say, I don't see hit the ground running. I always like Terry, but I'm satisfied. Happy comes later. Now, hey man, if I'm not gonna tell people not to be reserved, okay? That's fine. If you want to be reserved because you don't want to set yourself up for disappointment, hey, all for it. But something I'm preaching this all season is what you don't want. I'm gonna tell you what you don't want. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I don't want. Let me tell you what I don't want to happen. Okay? Because what D. Coleman's saying right here is most of the fan base, I think. Hold on, goddamn. Yeah, damn, do I need to turn? I'm scared to turn the AC unit, the unit off. I turn the damn unit off and get hot. But I'm over here getting congested, y'all. What the fuck? Hey, but Deacon right here, he said, "Also hit the ground running, I always like to, but I'm satisfied. Happy comes later." And let me tell you, let me tell you why I can't feel this way. Let me tell you why I can't feel this way. I don't want. Let me tell you what I rather feel. I rather feel like I was so satisfied, happy, encouraged, inspired, motivated, relieved early in this process, in the beginning of this process. Because let's say from the beginning to the end, let's say in the beginning, we got all this good shit happening. Everything feels good right now. We drafting the right players. We getting the right players in the free agency. We having good trades. We everything. And I'm talking about Falcons and Hawks here. Everything feels good. Everything in the beginning. Everything in the beginning feels good. Okay? So we know at the end, we're either going to feel either this is going to get even, it's going to feel even better, like 100 times better because of the result that we want to get, or it's going to be the complete opposite. It's either one of the two. But in the middle, it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster, so to speak. It just depends on what kind of roller coaster it's going to be. Is it going to be the Batman roller coaster where you're doing a whole lot of this, a lot of goddamn that, or is it going to be, like, or is it going to be something more like what's one that ain't got all the loops and shit? It just got the up and down, like the Scream Machine. The Scream Machine at Six Flags. Is it gonna be the Batman where you doing all this shit, or is it gonna be like this, and then it level itself out? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? The Ninja, or is it gonna be the Scream Machine? All right? Either one, it don't have a final result. But if we feel good about everything right now, and we know that at the end of it, we either gonna feel real good about how we felt before, or we gonna be highly disappointed. We gonna be highly disappointed and upset with the result. Let me tell you, I'd rather be okay with standing on that. I feel real good about this shit. I feel real good. I feel so good about it that when I analyze everything, when I analyze all of the facts, when I put everything together, all right, when I analyze the personnel, the coaching, the front office, the moves that are being made, contract, I don't even care about contracts. Fuck the contracts. When I look at the moves that are being made, and I say to myself, these are high quality moves. These are moves that will make you a contender. These are moves that put you in the conversation. These are moves that should have you competing as one of the best in the league. When I look at that and I can determine that with all my good senses, I got to feel good about it, which means I got to be happy about it. I'm happy with what we're doing. I'm happy with that. I'd rather have that now. And when the end result comes, because if the end result is the ultimate happiness, which is championship, Lombardi, rings, jewelry, parade, confetti, If that's the ultimate end feeling, I want to be able to say that, bro, I saw them put this shit together and I was happy about what they were doing in the beginning of this shit. I was happy about it. So now hey man, what I want to feel so happy that I could streak down goddamn Peachtree Street. Butt ass naked. I want to be that kind of happy. But I'm only that kind of happy if I'm happy now. If I'm happy now, I'm only that kind of happy then. Not saying I'm gonna do that. I ain't doing no streaking. Nah, ain't doing none of that. But I'm saying that's the kind of happiness I want to have. Well, I wouldn't give a damn. Rip everything off. I'm saying, soon as that goddamn clock hit 0, and they finna go host up a little bar, I already got my tattoo guy on speed dial. Because he don't even watch football. So he ain't even gonna give a fuck about working on during the Super Bowl. I got him on speed dial. Hey, bro, it's time to do it. We tighten up the chest. We tighten up the chest. 2025 NFL Super Bowl champion. And then when he done, I'm going to slap some goddamn Vaseline on that motherfucker and take everything off that go streaking down Peachtree Street. That's the kind of happiness I'm going to have. But I can't have that kind of happiness if I'm reserving it now. Because I don't want to be set up for disappointment. I don't want to be let down. Because if that's not the case, if jury is not the case, if I'm disappointed again, I already been there. Right? It don't hurt me no more than what it already done hurt me. We done had the ultimate letdown already. We've already had the ultimate letdown. Y'all know it. I ain't got to say it. Y'all know what the ultimate letdown was. We already had it. It don't get no worse than that. It don't get no worse. It don't get no worse than that, y'all. We done already been set up for failure and for a letdown in the most ultimate way already. We reminded of it every time somebody posts two certain numbers in the damn chat. We reminded of it. We reminded of it every time we got to see the New England Patriots. We reminded of it every time somebody talk about Tom Brady. Every time we are reminded of that ultimate letdown all of the time. So preserving happiness about what we see in the team doing right now, just so you don't get set up for a letdown, so you don't get set up for disappointment. Trust me, y'all. You ain't going to feel no different than how you feel before, if that was the case. But if you say to yourself, boy, I seen them putting this shit together. I was happy about what they did, getting Jalen Walker and JPJ in the first round. I was happy about them still being able to get them dogs, Xavier Watson, Billy Bowman Jr. I saw them doing it, man. I saw them doing it. And with the Hawks, man, that dude, honestly, he came in here hitting the ground running, like D. Coleman said. He came in here hitting the ground running. This dude came in here doing the damage. This dude came in here already having something in the bag. And I think that's probably why he got the job. Because he probably came in and said, hey, I already got something in the bag. I already got something ready to go. I got a move ready to be made right now. I'm the man for the job. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to do what's necessary for this team to build around Trae Young. Finally. We was on the right track. We was on the right track when we went to the Eastern Conference Finals and was tied 2-2 with the Milwaukee Bucks. I think people forgetting that. I think y'all done forgot that. We was tied 2-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Milwaukee Bucks. But you want to know why people forgetting it? Because Nick Russell, bitch ass. Tony let his son get some pull with the organization. And him and Trae Young together, because Trae got something to do with it too. Because he butted up with Trae Young, they fucked up the direction the team was going. Because you forced Travis Schlink to go sign DeJounte Murray. You forced them to do it. And now here we are. The type of team you need around Trae, you was building that. You had length and you had guys that can shoot the ball. Length that can shoot. John Collins, Danilo Gallinari. You had it. And I think Onyeka was that was his rookie season. But Clint still had more, more to offer under the. Listen, man. And the red and the red boy. What the boy damn name was? The one who traded to Sacramento. Hey, I can't get his name out. But hey, they had length and they could shoot and they were slashers. John Collins was a slasher. That triple action, that triple pick and roll action they had with Clint, Trae, and John Collins, couldn't nobody figure that shit out. But then John Collins got caught up on the PEDs. Damn, that shit good. I gotta get some more ice. But John Collins got caught up on the PED, so that's his skin in the game. And Nick Russell fucking up everything. But that was the type of team you needed around Trae. Length that can shoot. That's what you need. We went away from that. And we couldn't get the quality that we had during that time. But it wasn't no mistake you up. It wasn't no mistake you in the Eastern Conference Finals tied 2-2. Literally 2 games away from going to your very first NBA Finals. And I think regardless of if they would have won or not, Hawks fans would have been elated to even be in the finals. Because that would have gave us even more hope. And maybe making it to the finals, maybe Tony Russell have a little bit more caution than to let his son start getting more pull and authority with the team. Maybe he be like, nah, you know what, son? We was just in the finals. Uh-oh. Studio stability issues. Y'all, hold on. Let me see what this is about. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So they saying they got to do some, they got to fix some. So we're going to have to go dark here. Not go dark, but we're going to have to turn the camera off here. We're having some stability issues on the settings. All right, they have some stability issues. So if the stream go out or something like that, y'all just look for it to come back up. But right now, we just going to keep on talking shit. All right? We just going to keep talking some cash money shit here. So that's what I'm talking about, though, man. You know, we had that type of team already. It wasn't a mistake. All right? It wasn't by dumb luck that you tied 2-2 with the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. That ain't dumb luck. You know what I'm saying? That don't just happen by chance. It don't just happen by chance. And maybe Nate McMillan wasn't the guy for the job, but he sure enough had these guys clicking the way they needed to click. So now, Ansi Saleh, he comes in and, like D comes say, hit the ground running. That's because he already been talking to who he need to talk to get done what he need to get done if he get the opportunity. And damn it, did he get the opportunity? And damn it, did he get the job done? Fleecing the shit out the New Orleans Pelicans again. I guess it don't matter who the damn GM is for damn the Pelicans to get fleeced. But we'll see how that work out for them. I know it's working out very well for us at the moment. It's working out very well for us. Let me see, man. What y'all talking about? Let me see what y'all talking about. Well, maybe say he don't go on Ticketmaster. Dre Murphy say, I'm with Jonte Rozier. I'm not a Hawks fan. Okay, who gives a fuck? Dre Murphy and Jonte Rozier? I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to talk about them. Will said, if SeatGeek is in Georgia yet. Oh, yeah, it's definitely in Seat. Yeah. Yep. SeatGeek. That's one of the tools you can use. That's one of them. Will Name say we got to make a statement win week 1. He said, y'all be safe with him. He done bounced out. Salah. Is it Salah? Is it Salah, Deco? Did he say it's Salah? Unsaid Salah. Okay. But me personally, I would say Penix and Unsi. Yeah, somebody had to go. So, hey, it go beyond Michael Penix, yo. It go beyond Michael Penix. Because they tear the true fun, though he's driving now. Larry say, I keep telling everybody that this Terry first real offseason. Because it is. What's up with you, T. Terry? You say happy 4th of July, Blakberry, sir. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't celebrate the national holidays, but I am festive and I will accept your happy 4th of July wishes, T. Terry. I will accept them. Because I'm festive. I just don't celebrate the shit. But I am festive though. If you want to feed me feed me some real good cooking because of the day that is, I'm gonna eat. if you want to party, you want to throw some parties and some gatherings because of a day that it is, I like to party. But I ain't done it in that spirit as everybody else. But I will accept your happy 4th, T. Terry. What do we say? Well, let me say, I think he mean relentless. Xavier Watts might start that strong safety role. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be an interesting position to see who gets that start because Jordan Fuller, while a lot of people don't think that Jordan Fuller, well, actually, that's interesting. The safety positions are going to be very interesting to watch because depending on what Jeff Ulbrich wants to do with Jesse Bates. Getting that damn message again. Oh. Come on, StreamYard with the fuck shit now. Don't do this shit today. But depending on what Uber wants to do with Jesse Bates, if he want to drop him, looky. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. My bad, home team. All right. So that is though. It's gonna be interesting. It's interesting to see if Uber want to drop Jesse down to the strong safety position and where he can do more roaming and put Jordan Fuller at the free. Because if Jesse goes to strong, you can bet that Jordan Fuller's gonna get that free safety. And Xavier Watts will be a rotation guy when they probably want to play a lot of if they want to play like if they want to do more like if they go to maybe like a big nickel look, or if they go into a dime look. When they go zero, you might see Xavier Watts in a lot in that scenario. It just depends on what Uber want to do with Jesse. Because I think you can play a lot of what you played last season with the secondary unit. I think you can and still get the results you want to get because you just have you got more. You got personnel that's more suited for what you're trying to do defensively there. We got Millie Mills in the house. He say, home team, what's up with it? What's up with you, Millie Mills? Will the Thrill say, let's not get it twisted. Either these picks are Ubers, guys. Everyone. If he can't coach them to success, that's on Jeff for me. But Raheem on thin ice too. Well, that's been a narrative being spun for quite some time, Will, and I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you brought that up. let me tell you what I believe first when it comes to the scouting and recruiting process. Lord, it's gonna be unpopular, but it's the truth. Raheem Morris and Jerry Gray. You got a head coach and you got an assistant head coach there in Jerry Gray. Jerry Gray is not just your defensive back, is just not your defensive backs coach. He's also an assistant head coach. He and your head coach, Raheem Morris, are secondary coaches. They coach the second. Their expertise is the secondary unit. If their expertise is the secondary unit, to assume that Billy Bowman Jr. and Xavier Watts and even Kobe Bryant, to assume that those are Jeff Ulbricht's picks is misguided. It's misguided to assume that. Now, Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr., no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind that not only are those Jeff Ulbricht guys his picks per se, but those are guys that anybody would have picked on this, that would have had some say-so on it. So not just his guys, but as a collective, you would have went Jalen Walker if he was there regardless of who. Well, I ain't going to say regardless of who the defensive coordinator was, but because you have a defensive-minded head coach, Jalen Walker probably would have been the guy to take right there anyway. Because, I mean, you'll be crazy not to take him. But I do think he's a Jeff Ulbricht pick, just like I think James Pierce Jr. is as well. But there's Terry Fontenot working with his coaches. Like, hey, we were expecting to get JPJ right there at 15. Jalen Walker fell in our laps. Do you still want JPJ, Jeff Ulbricht? Jeff Ulbricht looks at Terry and say, "You goddamn right, I still want him. How can we go get him?" Terry say less. I'm on the phone. You got JPJ as well. Now, I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to remember something. After night one, and this is how I know that Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr. are not Jeff Ulbricht's picks. Not saying that he wouldn't have picked them. That's not what I'm saying, because I still think he may have picked them if it was his sole decision. But this is how I know that they are not his sole picks. Because after night one, in the night one press conference, was it the night one press conference? It might have been after. Yes, it was after the night two. It was after night two. It was the night two press conference. Okay, so the night two press conference, after we acquire Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr. in the fourth round. Was the fourth? The second and the fourth? In the second and the fourth? Because we didn't have a third. I think it was the second and the fourth. But anyway, Terry Fontenot joked about how he received a phone call from, it was either a phone call or a text message from Jerry Gray after night one, saying Jerry Gray saying, "I'm so happy about what we got. Love what we were able to do, getting Jalen Walker and JPJ, happy for the direction we're going." But then he joked about how he also said after that, he quoted a Janet Jackson song, "What Have You Done For Me Lately?" And he joked about that. So that all that can indicate is that Jerry Gray and possibly Raheem Morris knew that they were going to go secondary in them on night 2, and they got Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr., 2 secondary players. That's how I know that these are not Jeff Ulbricht's picks. That all these picks are Jeff Ulbricht's picks. That's how I know that, because I pay attention. But we got some content creators out here want to draw the narrative that this is all Ulbricht's doing. This is all Ulbricht's doing what we did in the draft, and that's not the case. They want to do that because they want to make it seem as though Terry Fontenot has been taken off of decision-making when it comes to personnel, and that is not true. And you got to be very misguided and very lost to think that your defensive-minded head coach, listen to what I'm saying, your defensive-minded head coach does not have a say-so on personnel. That would be stupid for you to think that. And because you think that, because you hear somebody else say it, you might want to rethink how you might want to rethink your gullibleness. Jerry Gray and Raheem Morris had everything to do with you having Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman on this team right now, and Kobe Bryant as an undrafted free agent. So I just want to make that clear, okay? And that ain't saying that anybody's, look, I'm not attacking anybody's opinion. If your opinion is that these are all Jeff Ulbricht's picks, then you're welcome to feel that all you want. But from what I paid attention to, this ain't all because of Jeff Ulbricht on everything you got in this draft. Now, in that first round, I give you that. But after that, I can't give you that because I paid attention throughout this whole process. What we got? Will Member said no hiccups this year. Radio Raheem. What did you say? What do you have the unit on? Oh, the AC unit. It's on 66. It's on 66. I probably need to turn it up a little bit. That might be a good idea, T Terry. Put that thing on 68. Yeah, let's do that. Good thinking, T Terry. Because we say the ninja for sure gave me CTE. The ninja boy. Hey, if anybody been to Six Flags Over Georgia back in the day, now I think now they changed it. It's not the ninja anymore, it's something else. But I think it's the same roller coaster. They just refurbished it. But the ninja was the most epic damn ride at the park. It was the most epic ride, man. Terry said, I like all Atlanta teams besides the Braves. Hey, your fault. I've told you all, come for me if you want, but I will give up the next 3 Super Bowl rings to do an 18-0 run in the South. Establish a culture of dominance first. Hold on, you say I give up the next 3 Super Bowl rings to do an 18-0 run in the South? Establish a culture of dominance first? But, hey, Will, if you get 3 Super Bowl rings, that's dominance. That's dominating the whole league, not just the division. If you get 3 Super Bowl rings, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Will. Say, Will. Hold on. Wait a minute, Will. Wait a minute, Will. Will, if you gonna have to wait a minute. How much time we got? How much time I got? I probably ain't got enough time, man. I would say click that link in the group chat and come in here and explain this, but I ain't got time. I ain't got them about 30 more minutes. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. But hey, bro, hold on. Wait. Hey, y'all, we're part of the team, so I don't want to get on too bad here. But he said, I've told you all, come for me if you want, but I will give up the next 3 Super Bowls to do an 18-0 run in the South. Establish a culture of dominance first. Will, if you win 3 straight Super Bowls, you done dominated the league. You done established dominance in the league. Not just in your division, but in the league. No, bro, you probably shouldn't have put that one up there. He said, then we can look at postseason. Hey, man, you probably, Will, you probably should not have put that up there. My guy, you probably should not have put that up there, bro. You probably shouldn't have done that. Well, Amos say AJ Terrell need to step up, and this whole defense as a whole outside Jesse Bates the third. He only have 2 more years left. 2 more years left for what? You talking about as a Falcon? I don't know. I don't know about that one, Amos. You might be right. You might be wrong. I don't know. You say Zach Robinson need to feed the hot hands. I need some ice. Zach Robinson need to feed the hot hands. What if all the hands hot? Everybody catching everything get thrown their way. Running backs doing their thing. What if it don't matter who you throw it to? Ain't that kind of like the idea? That it shouldn't matter who you throw to because all the hands are hot. The Hawks are doing it. Yeah, they doing it, T-Terry. That's for sure. That is for sure. Southside said, I think the only difference is Unsi didn't really have to do much more for the Hawks. The foundation was already pretty set. Terry, on the other hand, had to rebuild on the fly. I'm going to disagree with you there, Southside, because Unsi had to do something that was going to be considered a splash move. And the splashiest thing that the Hawks have done over the past decade is get actually, wait a minute. It'll probably be between trading on draft night, trading Luka Doncic for Trae Young, and signing DeJounte Murray. But the DeJounte Murray signing shouldn't have happened. So really, it was, and I know a lot of fans might say that the Luka and Trae trade shouldn't have happened, but he had to do something in the realm of splashy but effective. You see it being effective, and it got to build towards the future. So that's not an easy thing to do if you're an Atlanta Hawk team that's not accustomed to making the kind of off-season moves that Unset has been able to make. It's either we gonna make a big move, but it's gonna cost us a lot, or we're not gonna make a move big enough, and we just gonna continue to roll with mediocre or slightly better than average. It's never been to this extreme. It's never been to this extent. It just never has been. You make a draft night trade to get Kristaps Porzingis, and you still get you trade back to get and you trade back. You stay in the first, but you trade back and you get Asa Newell. I mean, and then you fleece the hell out of them with getting a possible next season's lottery pick in the first round. And then you gonna make these moves to get to go get Luke and your boy from Minnesota. I mean, it sounded like it was easy, but it wasn't. This is something that he had cooked up before he got the job as GM. And as far as with Terry go with had to rebuild on the fly. Terry's job was a bit harder, I'm gonna say, because of the contracts. So I give you that. But I think Unset had to do a great deal of things behind the scenes to get the moves made that he had to get made. A lot of convincing. I can't agree with you there on Southside. You kind of devalued what the dude did. I can't agree with you there. D-Cone say, what I like is Unset is building for now and later. That pick from New Orleans is going to be major. Absolutely. I just talked about that. He said, you start over KP. D-Cone, shut the fuck up. I ain't even going to answer that goddamn question. Larry said, Kevin Herter. Yeah, that's his name. Red Velvet. I couldn't remember some bitch name. Yeah, Red Velvet, Kevin Herter. Kevin Herter was 6'7" playing the two guard. So, I mean, it was back to like, Jordan was 6'6" playing the two. D Wade was 6'6" playing the two. So when you got that length that can shoot, okay, you got the length that can shoot at every position. If Trae Young is already small, and like I said, Trae Young all that 6'1". Just if you ever done, I done stood next to Trae Young. Trae Young is all of that 6'1", okay, and he's just a small guy. He's not short per se. As far as basketball goes, he's short, but he's just very small. So when you already have him small at the position, everybody else gonna have to have length and can shoot. Because you got a dynamic playmaker in Trae Young at the one, but he's small. So if everybody else is long and can shoot, and you got a few perimeter defenders and somebody that can and guys that can do well protecting the rim, because Mo G can protect the rim. Asa Newell can protect the rim. On Yoga Conwu, he ain't as athletic as those guys. Those guys use their athleticism to protect at 6'11". Asa Newell 6'11", wearing a pair of Nikes. Okay? Mo G is 6'11". So when you got guys that got length and can shoot and can protect the rim, and then you got perimeter defenders as well. Jalen Johnson and Zachary Ricochet, who Zachary Ricochet is 6'10". Look at all this length you got now surrounding Trey. Kristaps Porzingis is 7'2". Jalen Johnson is 6'10", 6'9". He probably 6'10" in a pair of Nikes. So now you got all this length, man. And Dyson Daniels is 6'5", playing the 2. So now you got this length around Trey, defenders and shooters. So that's why I keep seeing this trade proposal where it includes for this trade proposal for Giannis Antetokounmpo, where we give up Jalen Johnson, Zachary Ricochet, and a couple of first-round picks and a couple of second-round picks. Now, listen, y'all. It ain't gonna take all that to get. If we were to try to push to get Giannis, it ain't gonna take all that. As a matter of fact, I don't think you'll have to give up Zachary Ricochet or Jalen Johnson. I think now you will have to give up some future picks. That I do agree with. And for everybody, just like with the Falcons, man, everybody want. I'm not giving up my future to get back in the first round. Hell no, Blakberry, you got to be dumb as fuck. You got to be stupid as hell, Blakberry, to give up your future to get back in the first round. You happy about what the fuck you done now, ain't you? If you already got a young team, this the mental block that a lot of y'all motherfuckers got. If you already got a young team that you're developing, a lot of guys in their first and second year, a couple guys going into their third or fourth. If you already got a young team, why the fuck you care so much about next year's first round pick? If you like the talent that you done acquired over the past 3 seasons, why do you give so much of a fuck about 2026 first round pick, or even 2027 first round pick, which you can get 2027 back? 2027, you really think about 2027 and 2025 that goddamn much. Like it ain't something that can be done to get back into the first in 2027. The only pick I wouldn't give up is the pick I just acquired from New Orleans. That's the only pick I wouldn't give up. Other than that, I give up my because I think they got two first round picks right now in this. Somebody look that up. How many picks the Hawks got right now in 2026 first round? Let me see. I know how to find out. All right. The Atlanta Hawks currently have 2 first-round picks in 2026 NBA draft. Huh? They got 2 picks right now in next year's draft. 2. Let's see how many they got in 2027 right now. I think they just got the 1. Okay, and they got 1. They got 1 right now. Wait a minute. That's going to be the lottery pick because the Pelicans are going to suck in 2027 because they still cleaning house. They going to be in straight rebuild. I mean, you can bet on that. So between now and 2027's draft, you got 3 first-round picks, but y'all getting y'all pennies in a bunch about having to give up a first-round pick. If you got to give up 2, you already got a young team. You already got a lot of young talent. Okay. And I don't think it's going to take you having to give up no damn Zachary Ricochet and Jalen Johnson. You're probably looking at giving up 2 first-round picks, a couple second-round picks, and Onyeka Okongwu. I do that shit all day. Shit, who else on the NBA roster? Who else on the Hawks roster? Let's look at this shit. Let's look at this shit. Everybody get all up and they got y'all get all up in arms and shit about the Hawks giving us some damn picks. Instead of knowing what in the fuck you looking at, just know what you're looking at. All right, so at your centers, you currently have Kristaps Porzingis and Eli John Inday, or what the fuck. He's 6'8". I put his ass in that trade. Your forwards, Dominic Barlow, I'm putting his ass in that trade. Shit. I put Kobe Buffkin in that trade. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm tired of Kobe Buffkin. I'll probably keep Vic Krejci. Daquan Plowden, I put him in that shit. Keaton Wallace, they can have. I think Larry Nance Jr., I think he just got signed somewhere. I think Larry Nance just got signed to somebody. So this ain't been updated yet. Garrison Matthews, I put his ass in that trade. Shit, man, what y'all talking about? We got a couple guys that Onyeka Okongwu. I'll put his ass in that trade. Hey, man, couple first rounders, couple second rounders. Onyeka Okongwu, Garrison Matthews, Eli John Naday. Hey, get him out of here. Keaton Wallace, get him out of here. What we talking about? Get him out of here. And I hope y'all heard everybody I was saying. Y'all heard everybody I was talking about? Southside, you don't know what the fuck they'll take. If you give them 2 first rounders and 2 second rounders, they can give a fuck about the players. They trying to rebuild. They trying to rebuild. If they willing to get, if Giannis asks for a trade, it's rebuild time in Milwaukee. Southside said, man, Blakberry, the Bucks are not taking G Leaguers and bench guys for no damn Giannis Greek freak. You stupid. You want to know why what you saying stupid? Because they ain't worried about the players. They been rebuild. They not worried about the players they get back. Onyeka Okongwu keeps them relatively competitive. It keeps them relatively competitive for a low seed playoff team or a play-in team, so that the fan base just don't get completely discouraged. But if there you go, right there. There you go, Michael. G Leaguers clear up cap space. You got to be a forward thinker in this shit. It's about forward thinking. They don't give a fuck about the players, bro. If Giannis say I want out, if he say he want out, they know they in rebuild mode. They want picks. They want picks. They don't give a fuck about getting a couple G Leaguers. And they ain't G. And Garrison Matthews ain't a G Leaguer. Garrison Matthews is a shooter. You can use Garrison Matthews. Onyeka Okongwu, he done cut his teeth a little bit in the league for being reliable in certain situations. But they want the picks. This is short. This is Southside. You being short. You're being short and one track minded. You're being short and one track minded. It is not about the players they get back for Giannis. It's about the picks. And some of the players, an Onyeka Okongwu can be packaged later on to get somebody of more quality. If they want to rebuild in free aid, if they want to rebuild in the trade blocks, or if they want to have if they want to go after big fish in the next couple seasons in the free agency. It's about clear, like Michael said, G Leaguers clear up cap space. It's about clearing up cap space. It's about having the opportunity to rebuild. You're not trying to stay a contender if you get rid of Giannis. You're trying to rebuild. You're looking towards the future. Like my boy Joe Test boy say, fuck them damn pigs. You done did a good job drafting. Now it's time to develop. Now it's time to develop and build. If you go get a fucking Giannis, you done did what the fuck you set out to do. If you can go get a Giannis and still keep JJ and Ricochet, which I think you can, why that trade proposal is out there, I don't know. But you can absolutely, you've done what you were expected to do. You've done it. You built a team. You got youth. You got savvy youth at that. You got the length. You got shooters. And you still got your playmaking superstar. And you're going to add a forward superstar on top of that. Look at everything that you'll be able to do with this host team. The pick and roll is there. The pick and pop is there. You got slashers like you had when you had John Collins. Now you got multiple slashers. Now you ain't got just a Clint Capella type slasher who really that's all he was good for. And a John Collins who can give you that pick and pop and that pick and roll. But now you got pick and roll and pick and pop all over the floor. Zachary Ricochet, Asa Newell. Well, Asa Newell, his shooting can be better, but his shooting can get better. His mid-range ain't bad, but it can get there. Mohamed Gaye, pick and pop or pick and roll. Kristaps Porzingis, pick and pop. And if you go get a Giannis Antetokounmpo, come on, bro. We talking about pick and roll. We talking about probably with Trae Young and Giannis Antetokounmpo, that's going to be the best pick and roll action you going to ever see in your damn life with a Jalen Johnson coming off the baseline. You got to be out your damn mind to think that ain't going to be first in the East. That ain't a NBA Finals team. Who going to stop that shit? Who going to stop Jalen Johnson coming off the baseline? Who going to stop it? Who going to stop Jalen Johnson coming off the baseline with a pick and roll action at the top of the key with Giannis and Trae? Who going to stop it? Because if you leave Trae too much space, he got the best floater in the game. If you collapse on Trae, you got Giannis got a free goddamn lane to the damn basket. If you get more, if you ask for help off the wing to defend Giannis on that pick and roll, you got Jalen Johnson or Zachary Ricochet or Asa Newell coming off the baseline. You got to be out your goddamn mind to think that shit won't be fucking excellent. Who gonna stop it? Who gonna stop it? Who's gonna stop it, bro? Look, like Jordan Best said, Bron and Kyrie, absolutely. Absolutely. Who gonna stop it? Who's gonna stop that? That's what got the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The ability to pick and roll, pick and pop all over the court. That's what got them there. Because Trae Young is the ultimate playmaker. And when the ultimate playmaker got all of those options to him, who gonna stop it? Not a damn soul. Not a damn soul. What Southside say? Say JJ is in that trade for Giannis, especially since he's from Milwaukee also. I don't think you have to include JJ in that shit. I don't. And you might be right, Southside. Giannis might not go. He might not request out of Milwaukee because regardless of what people saying about Giannis, how his attitude done changed and all that, and he don't seem as humbled as he used to be. It's real easy to think that about somebody when they don't care about your opinion. Giannis just don't care about your opinion. And he probably has got to a point to where he done tasted victory. So he done tasted the ultimate success. So now he wants it again. So he wants things to look better around the organization. He wants to feel like it's like a better team is being put around him to do what need to be done. If he don't feel that way, so what? Why is that a bad thing? Hell, even your boy, even his teammate, even Dame used to say that he wasn't gonna leave Portland. We saw how long that lasted. That lasted a handful of years. That lasted a little while. Then even he was like, nah, it's time to win some shit. Yeah, say for how long would we have Giannis? Michael say 2 years. I think it depends. It depends on if you going, well, yeah, it depends on the direction they want to go. So let's use the different scenarios. We're going to start with the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, they trade for Giannis and we don't win shit the first 2 years. Let's say the first 2 years won't win nothing. Or better yet, no, let's take that. Let's scale it back a little bit. We get Giannis and we don't win a championship the first year. They run it back for a second year, but in order to run it back, you're going to have to let go a lot of guys if you want to keep Giannis. Meaning you may not have Jalen Johnson. You may not have Zachary Ricochet. You might not have Dyson Daniels. It'll depend on if are we going to scrap most of our future to continue to try to win now with Giannis and Trey? Or in a scenario where we do win a championship in 2025 and you got some good trade stock in a lot of these guys now, where you can continue to build for the future, but you know you're gonna be in the luxury tax for that next season. You're gonna be in the luxury tax because if you get Giannis, it's gonna be a contract extension there. You're gonna go in the luxury tax. So it just depends on the direction they want to go. I'm gonna say the minimum is 2 years that they'll have. After that, I don't know. It just depends. All right. So listen, man, appreciate everybody that came through. Like I said, man, if you was looking for a show last night on the Rex Pit, we didn't do a show last night. Your boy Blakberry retired, man. When I laid my head down, the sun was up. When I lifted my head back up, I don't know what time it was, but it was very late. And I got some sleep, man. I got some rest, man. So he say KP 50 mil comes out the books after this season so they can dodge. Well, that's without Giannis. They can dodge the tax without Giannis. So it just depends. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do. Stay tuned for the promo to see how you can get entered into the raffle to win some free merch. Your boy Blakberry gonna get ready. I'm about to drop that website soon. I promise you it's gonna be before the summer over. It's gonna be the website will be dropped before the summer's over. It'll be dropped. I'm gonna try to drop it before August. I'm gonna try to get it dropped before August. But in the meantime, your boy Blakberry got a raffle going. You can enter the raffle by going and I'm gonna actually give you all another way to enter the raffle because apparently most of y'all don't fuck with Instagram no more. But right now, if you want to get in that raffle, go start your Instagram page if you don't have one already, and go subscribe to Blakberry Lorex on Instagram. That's Blakberry, no C, just a K. But the promo gonna tell you all that in just a second. So y'all make sure y'all go do that, get a chance to win some free shit from your boy Blakberry. And then I think what's the day? Friday. So later on tonight, you might have a Coach Unchained show. You might be able to go tune into. So y'all stay tuned in that. Check out my boy Coach Unchained. And then y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do, man. Hit that sub button, that like button, all that good stuff. If you came in late, if you're just not coming in, make sure you go back, rewatch the show, and make it do what it do. This being your boy Blakberry Lorex. This is the home team with Blakberry, and y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do. And catch me on the flip side. Home team. Hold on, wait a minute. George Tech boy say, happy 4th, everybody about to hit the road. Blakberry headed to Vegas, 4-hour drive. Hey, boy, be safe out there, boy. There's a lot of bad weather on that goddamn. It's a lot of Vegas. It's a lot of goddamn bad weather out there, man. So you make sure, man, you keep you keep your head on the swivel. Make sure you pull it over if you get too crazy out there. And man, you stay safe, man. God bless you, man. May the Lord be with you. All praise to the Most High. Georgia Tech boy, do the damn thing, man. Keep it easy, boy. Hey, y'all make sure y'all make it do what it do. and keep everybody in your prayers for the 4th. Don't nobody blow your appendages off. What they call these appendages? Don't blow none of your appendages off. Am I saying it right? What are your digits? I know digits is one word. What's your fingers called? Your appendages? Not appendix, but what the fuck? Don't blow your damn fingers off. All right, y'all make it do what it do. Catch me on the flip side. Home team.
Home team. What's happening, home team? This your boy Blakberry Rex coming to let you know about the summer giveaway that we're having with the home team with Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C. It's the K. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, have a chance to win some free stuff, you got to go to Instagram and subscribe to Blakberry Rex on Instagram and enter the raffle for your chance to win.